All right, the greater Sacramento real estate market stats are in for July. I'm going to go over all of that, but real quick, I just want to say give our channel a follow, hit the notification bell. We'll put out new content for buyers, for sellers, information about the market, local events, and you'll be the first one to get notified. So before I get into the details of what's happened in July, I just want to remind everybody this isn't a situation where you really need to be checking your home value every single month. Is it up? Is it down? Where is it going? Real estate should be a long-term play. So you don't check stocks every single day. You don't check the value. You don't check your account balance. You invest in those things and you let them grow over the long run. So just keep that in mind with real estate. Unless you're a day trader or you're a flipper, the week to week or month to month value shouldn't be as important to you. And those prices do fluctuate throughout the year. So we'll talk a little bit about that. But as of right now, it looks to me like our real estate market in the Sacramento region is moving more in line with what we would see in a normal balanced market. We see some increasing pricing, minimal inventory during the first half of the year. Second half of the year, we see more inventory, buyer demand slows down a little bit, and therefore pricing softens up. But it appears that year over year, those home values are going to continue to rise. Probably not too much. I think we're going to see more of a stable, flat market over the next few years, but I think overall the trend will be positive. That's my take on it. So let's get into the actual numbers. For the Tri-County region, inventory is up by 5.3%. Inventory has been going up since March, but we're still only about half of where we would normally be this time of year. So we're still missing a lot of inventory. Pendings are down 2.1%, pretty normal for this time of year. Part of that could be rates going up. Part of that could be limited inventory. Buyers just aren't finding anything that they fall in love with. And then because of that, obviously the solds are lagging indicator by about 30 days. Those are down, sales are down by 11.2% in the greater Sacramento region. So it's a little bit more than I'd normally see, but again, we've got other factors. Rates are up, limited inventory. There's just not a lot to buy and successfully close on right now. The good news for the Tri-County region, homes are still selling at 99% of list price. That's the average. So obviously some are selling a little less, some are selling more. All depends on pricing and what kind of product you're putting out to the market. The days on market, so how fast are these properties selling? So it went from 23 up to 24 days. So not a big change there, totally in line with what we would see for late summer heading into fall. Median pricing, this is interesting. So in the Tri-County region, we have been steadily increasing. This month, the median price of sold homes is up 0.9%. I was actually expecting that to be a little bit more flat or maybe even be a negative number, but hey, I'll take it. Close to 1% increase is great. We'll see what happens next month. So let's get into Placer County. A little bit different. Homes for sale are the available inventory up by 3.3%. So not a big increase there. Pendings are down by 2.9%, totally in line. It makes sense. Rates are up, not a lot to choose from. Buyers can't get into contract as easily as they could. However, the solds are down 13.8%. So basically, seeing that number for July is a representation of the market activity, the buyer activity that was happening in June. So Placer County homes are still selling 98% of their list price, so a little lighter than the Tri-County area in general, but still pretty solid. And again, price your property appropriately, sellers. That's all I can say. If you don't, it's going to sit, it's going to get stale, and you've missed that new to market smell, right? Buyers have seen it, they've passed on it, and they're already looking for other things. So price right from the beginning. Homes in Placer County, they're moving 1 day faster. So they actually went from 30 days down to 29 days on market. So that's some good news. Market velocity is there. The median sold price, let me give you a little history. So it's been going up since December. The median sold price from April to May jumped by 5.1%. That was a huge jump for one single month. So now it's actually dropped slightly in June, and it just dropped slightly again. It's down 0.8%. So again, we're seeing that pricing crest for the summer. It may soften up over the next 4 or 5 months till we get back into February. We'll see how that goes. That would be a normal market trend, and we'll see if the market moves normally. Rates can change, and all of this is dependent, obviously, on how our jobs numbers come out. How's unemployment? What are we seeing on inflation? What does the Fed decide to do? If they raise rates again one more time, that can impact things. Now, I will say home mortgage rates do not always move in tandem with the Fed funds rate. They're two totally different things. Sometimes they move together, sometimes they don't. And there are a lot of other factors in between those two things that can impact each. So overall, I would say, right now, take a look at the market, take a look at your individual situation as a buyer or as a seller, figure out what's the best thing to do right now, and kind of plan for the long term. The value may go up a little bit, it may go down a little bit, but a long-term trend I think is going to be better. And as a buyer, if you're buying in, at least you're locked in. You're not at the mercy of a landlord or property management changing your rental rates, raising rates, or deciding to sell the property and now you have to move. At least you're locked into your own home. It's a great thing. And for sellers, we'll get into things a little bit more for you in a different video. But for right now, I would say, just be cautious of the market and don't try to time things. You're never going to hit it perfectly. Make the best move for your situation right now. We can help you do all of that. So reach out, shoot me an email, give me a call if you want to talk about your specific situation, get a home valuation, find out what we could sell your home for today. Or if you're a buyer, if you want to have a consultation and find out what would it actually take to purchase, what's available, and how those numbers would look, I'm always glad to help. So thank you for sticking around for the video. Keep an eye out for more, and we'll be back next month with another market update and some additional buyer and seller videos in the meantime. Thanks.